Go back to my channel, and here we are going to make use of the rectangular method to draw an ellipse. And for the ellipse that we are going to construct, so we are given the major axis of 120 millimeters and the minor axis is 80 millimeters. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So we need to put on the auto mode. So put on the auto mode, and then we draw a horizontal line of length 120. So this is 120. So enter, and then I'm going to draw. So I'm going to draw a. So at the midpoint of this, so I'm going to draw a vertical line. So I will take it 40 mm up. Okay. Okay, so 40 mm up, then I'm going to extend it down. So I will extend it down by 40 mm again. So coming down here, so 40 mm. So we have the major and the minor axis as you have there. So the next thing I'm going to do is that, so we want to construct the rectangle. That is what we want to do here right now. So what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to offset each of these, but I will do it one by one. So I'm going to offset the major axis first. So to do that, so I'm going to come to this tool known as offset, or if you cannot locate that, so just type O on the keyboard. So it comes off first. Offset comes off first, as you can see it here. Just press enter key on the keyboard and you're asked to enter the distance that you want to offset line to. So I want to offset this horizontal line to a distance of 40 millimeters up and 40 millimeters down. To do that, I'll just type 40 on the keyboard and enter. So then I'm asked to select the object to offset. So I just click on this and take it up. Then I will click on it again and I'll bring it down. So we have that. So right click, so deselect it. All right, so the next thing that we are going to do is that we want to offset this vertical line. So we are taking it to this side and we are taking it to this side. So I will repeat that offset. Just right click and click on offset. So then you have to enter the distance that you are offsetting the line to. That is 60. So enter 60 and press enter key on the keyboard. So select the line, so to the right, and then so select again to the left. So we have this now. So here we have what we have this line. So we have this rectangle. So for this rectangle that we have here now, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I want to label the point on the rectangle. So that's what I want to do. So you have seen what I just did now. So let me do that again. We are seeing it for this first time. So for us to put text on the object, we'll come to this text and then we select single line. So then we are asked to specify the point of text. So just click. So then we are to enter the height of the text. So that is making use of 2, that is the scale. So then enter, then rotation. So angle of rotation, the angle of rotation is what? Is 0. So enter. So then I can now go on now to put the text. So I want to start from here. So here I want to put A here. So here we have A. Then this point, I want to put B here. So here is B. So then I want to put C up here. So here is C. Then I want to put D here. So this is D. Then this point I have this point, I'm putting E here. So this is E. Then here is, I'm putting F here. So this is F. Then this point I have what? I have G. And then this point here, I have H here. So that is what we have on the rectangle. So the rectangle is actually, so rectangle A, B, C, D. Then other point we have E, F, G, H. So next that I'm going to do is that we need to divide the distance ED and EA into a number of equal parts. Same applies to GB and GC. And then we also divide, let's put, okay, so let's put a letter here at this midpoint. So what I'll just do is that I'm going to copy this. So we select it and we copy the selection, then I will bring it to the center here. So I'll bring it to the center. So here, but before that, I cannot do that without putting off this auto mode. So we have what? We have this point C here, but I'm going to change it. So I'm going to change this C. So I will edit it. So I will edit it and I'll make it 0.0. So that's it. Okay, so then we are going to divide OE and OG into a number of equal parts that we do for this one. So what I'm just going to do, I can divide this AD and BC into a number of equal parts. So I'm going to divide AD and BC into 8 equal parts. So to do that, I'll just come to draw. Then I will select this particular tool, divide. Then I'm being asked to select the object to divide. So this is the object that I want to divide. Then I'm asked to enter the number of segments or number of division that I want to put the line into. So I will enter it. Then I will press enter key on the keyboard. So the line has been divided into 8 equal parts as we see it here. That's been divided. You may not see it clearly. Then next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to repeat the divide. So right click and select repeat divide. So we have to select the object to divide. This is the object to divide. Then enter the number of division that we want to divide the line into. So 8, then enter. So we have done that. So and also I want to divide this line EG into 8 equal parts. So I will right click and then repeat divide. Then I'm going to select this line, then enter the number of division, that is 8. So enter. So the line has divided to 8 equal parts. So we are done with that. So the next thing that we are going to do is that we are going to be making use of lines now. So I'm just going to do it for you to understand and for you to be able to do it yourself. So there are advanced tools that I can use to replicate what I want to do now, but I'm not going to make use of that. So just for you to be able to do it yourself to understand it. So as time goes on, as I said in the previous video, that as time goes on, you are becoming a professional in the making use of AutoCAD, be able to make use of the tools. So we are making use of line now. So what we are going to do is that from this point here, from this point, so we are going to this point H, we draw a line, and then so we come to, so there should be a point here. So this is one of the points. So we have it. So we draw that line. So also we repeat it again. So we have a point somewhere here. So then, so we also repeat it. So this is going to take a time, but I'm not going to pause the video. So we are going to do it together and see how easy this is. So it's going to take time. So because we are going to be repeating these lines. So from here again, so we also do this. So, and also we repeat it. So from this point H again, so we have what we have this point. So we are done with that. So we repeat it here, make use of point F here. So from F to this side, so we have a point here. So, and then again, we repeat it. So also from F to this point. So again, so we are going to repeat it. So from F again, so from F again to this point. So we are done with that. So we repeat it from F again. So from F to this point here. So we have a point here. So then we also repeat it again. So from F. So from F. So all right, so I need to repeat it. So from F again, so to this point here. All right, so then we repeat it. So from F, so to this point, so we are done with that. So we have done it all around. The next thing that we are going to do is that we are still going to make use of the line. So we make use of the line. So from F, so we have to draw a line that we touch. So there's a point here. So we just drop it like that. Then we repeat it again. So from F, so from this point F here, so we have a point somewhere around, so around here. So this is where we have it. We drop it there. Then we are going to repeat it again. So from F, so we draw to this point. All right, so now, so I'm going to extend this line to touch each of this line that we have here. So this is, if I've labeled this to be line 1, so I will draw from here. So just make sure when you are stretching it, it doesn't go out of the point. So just take it easy and go up, okay? So it doesn't go out of that point. So, okay, so then we drop it here. Okay, so does it go out of the point? Okay. Let me check. All right, so I will stretch it again. So as I said, I think it's going to take time, but I don't want to pause the video. All right, so we drop it here. So then next one that we are going to do, so I will deselect it. So next one that we are going to do is this one. So we also move it, so we stretch it. Okay, so and it goes like this. Okay, so meeting this line, so we drop it there. Okay, so then we do for this one also. So we stretch it and it goes, and then so touching this line, so we have that. So then the next one that we are going to do is that we repeat the same thing. So so we do the same thing here. So from here to here, okay. All right, so then we also have it. So from this point H to this point, then again, so from point H again, so point H to this point here. All right, so we have it then. We are going to stretch each of them. If I'm to stretch this one, so it is to this point here, okay? Then I'm to stretch this, so it is from here to this point. Then I will stretch this from here to this point. So we drop it there. All right, so this goes out of the point. I can see it clearly. So just move it. So that's it. Yeah, I think it's better. So, and then, so we deselect. So we are going to repeat the same thing on this side. So we also come to line from here. So from here, so to this point here, and then we repeat it. So from here to this point, then we repeat the line. So from here to this point. Okay, so we now stretch each of them. So if I stretch this, so it comes like this. I'll stop on this line. Okay, I'm being careful so that it doesn't go out of that line. So at that point, so if I stretch this, okay, so we have that, and then I will stretch this one. All right, so I'm going to undo this. All right, so I need to undo it. Then I will stretch it again. All right, so we have the point. So then the next thing I'm going to do is that, so we are going to use the line again. So from here, so we drop it here. Okay, so then we repeat it. So from this point, so we drop it at this point here. And then we repeat the line. So from here, so we stretch it to this point. All right, so then we now stretch it. So stretch each of them. So this takes time. Okay, so we make sure it doesn't go out of the point. So this has gone out of the point. Okay, so it's there. So then we move this. So we stretch this. All right, so we have it there then for this one. So we stretch it. All right, so we deselect this. Okay, so we have all the points. So I'm going to trim this excess line that we have here. So we trim it off. Okay, so now, we are going to make use of spline to get the curve drawn. So I'm going to select spline, then starting from this point here, so to this point, to this point, so to this point, and then so this point here, then to this point, so this point here, so to this point, and then to this point, this point here. Okay, then we have this point, then we have this point here, so this point. So by the time you move up a bit, just type the C key on the keyboard and press enter. So you can see it. So as we have it here. All right, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to make this to look bolder. Okay, so I will. All right, so I'm going to move this. All right, so I'm going to change this, and then I will change the color to my preferred color. So this is it. So we have drawn the ellipse, as you can see it here, using this rectangle methods. As simple as I've done it here, all you need to do is to practice. Thank you and keep on practicing. God bless you.